Hello and welcome back to Bytes and Bits. Today I'm going to be going over the very basics of Google Classroom and getting your Google Classroom set up. Please be on the lookout for more in-depth videos to come, but let's first start with a few of the feature overviews. This will be your Google Classroom homepage. When you've created a class, they'll show up here in these nice boxes. To show you a little bit more of the features within the classroom, here on the Stream tab, you will be able to post things for your classroom to see. It works just like any other stream on social media. You'll have the most recent posts at the top and be able to scroll through the later posts. The next tab over, you'll see classwork. This is where you can create assignments, quizzes, post material for the students to read. The other nice thing is being able to organize your classroom into units or weeks, however you like to do it, but it's a really nice navigational tool. You then have a People tab, which allows you to have all the students as well as inviting guardians by email if you wish. This function will also allow you to email all students or email all guardians. And finally, the Grade tab, which reflects any of the grades that you do have in here in Google Classroom. That's just a really basic rundown of Google Classroom, but now we're going to get into actually creating the class. Okay, so now that we're back at the Google Classroom homepage, you will go up to the plus sign in the top right-hand corner and select Create or Join a Class. You will then select Create Class, and the only requirement here is to name your class. You do not have to put a section, subject, or room, but you can enter that information if you would like, and then select Create. I do recommend being a lot more in-depth with your class name, perhaps include a year or period that you're teaching that class. It will make it a lot easier for you to navigate your Google Classroom. Okay, now that you've created a classroom, we need to add students to it. There are two ways to do this. The easiest way would be to go up here where it says class code, and you can click the display to make it bigger, and have students enter in this class code in order to join your class. Now they'll enter that in the same manner that you created the class. They'll go up here to that plus sign and actually select Join Class, and here they'll have the opportunity to type in the code. Let me navigate back into our class. That'll be the quickest and easiest way to have students enter into your class, but you can actually manually add them as well by navigating over to the People tab, selecting the Invite Students button, and typing in their email addresses and selecting Invite. Both will work the same. It's really a preference. Okay, the last element I want to go over is creating an assignment. You're going to navigate over here to the Classwork tab. You are going to select Create and select Assignment. A lot of this information is self-explanatory for you to fill out. You'll fill out the title of the assignment, instructions for the students. It gives you the option to either add documents you've already created or YouTube videos, PDFs, or you can actually go ahead and create them within here if you want to create a Google Doc, slides, sheets, etc. Over here, when it says For, this is going to be what class it's going to post in. If you have multiple classes that you are posting this exact assignment into, you just select the box and it will post to their Google Classroom as well. You can also specify which students you want this assignment posted for, ascribing point values, due dates, and the topic section refers to, when I showed you earlier in the video that I had my class organized into units, that would be the topic. So you could select unit 1, 2, or 3 here. Rubric grading is something I will go over in a later video. But once you've filled out all of this information, you will select Assign, and you will now see that your assignment has shown up here under Classwork and in your stream. And that will be it for the basics of Google Classroom. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.